So you think the First Amendment protects Discord calls and being on my stream?
I think the First Amendment allows you to feel and do whatever you want. And if that includes your Discord stream, you have a right to do whatever you want with it.
The First Amendment allows me to feel and do whatever. No, that's not the First Amendment. Okay, I don't want to hear that language on my channel. I don't, okay?
You don't believe in the First Amendment? Okay.
The First Amendment doesn't apply to my platform in that manner.
How it fucking works, Dylan? Do you see how this works?
That's not how that works.
You were fucking participating, and yet you want to cry like you got attacked out
What
of
do
the
you mean?
blue.
I'm allowed to.
Do you believe in
the? You don't believe in the First Amendment. This is hilarious. You un-American swine. I can't believe you. No, you don't. The idea that me just being in a public guilt by association means that I can be assaulted and people can attack me with weapons. That's perfectly fine because I'm standing next to a person in a scary helmet with a shield. How could you pick up guns to defend this country's constitution and not understand anything about it? Hello.
What's going on?
Not much. Just streaming today. Dealing with the whole mess that is the internet. That's all it is.
So the drama?
Yeah, a little bit of that, but now I'm just streaming politics.
Your politics is drama, isn't it?
I mean, I think modern politics is a lot of like political reality television, but so was like the Civil War, for example. Like there was politicians beating each other up with canes and shit. So I think America's always had a political tradition of flair and flamboyance.
Okay, so what's your beef with me on what I'm calling you out on?
Okay, so
how is this a hard thing for you to understand?
You're claiming that I made up the fact that I was attacked by the Proud Boys, even though there's video evidence.
We actually talked about video evidence. The video evidence doesn't show you getting attacked. If you're saying being maced is attacked, then every fucking argument you've made about Antifa and about the leftists and attacking people is bullshit. Because random people are getting maced by the fucking left all the time. So if that's attacking,
what was my argument about?
Take this argument to.
Okay, so anybody who maced somebody else if they're Antifa, they're bad. I've never said anything else.
So let me ask you this:
wait. What was my argument about Antifa? I'm just curious because if I'm hypocritical, I'd like to hear what was my argument about Antifa that was hypocritical.
We literally talked that day, right? We talked about all this that day that you were going to, because of the church, and you were saying I'm right there, and you were outside, and you filmed it, you streamed it. And we had this discussion.
I didn't stream it. I didn't have streaming equipment. My phone was dead by the time that the Proud Boys came out.
There's a video that you showed where it showed you and some other person.
Yeah, that was somebody else recording it. Yeah, I didn't stream it.
And that later that evening you said that you felt threatened, but you never said you were attacked.
While we're still treating people who were just stabbed and maimed and maced and beat up and charged, heads split open, stabbed in the arm, all this stuff. While we're still doing that, we're still preoccupied with getting medics to the people who need it, getting water to the people who are maced, doing all that. They're flanking us to go again. Because now that the cops are in the way, they got to move around. And so I look to a cop in one of those in that like form of block I was talking, like that weird block form they were in, and I say, they're about to flank us. Cop doesn't say anything to me. Look, maybe it's policy that they're not supposed to talk to us for whatever reason. But if I tell you, yo, they're about to attack us, they're about to flank us, they're about to do this.
Because you said mace happened, but now you're elaborating that being maced is attack. Well, so let me ask you this. If you get
wait. So okay. So I never clarified if I was directly attacked in that manner, but I do say
no. You tweeted that you were attacked by the Proud Boys.
Yes,
and I'm trying to quantify what that means.
But you're saying that back then I didn't clarify. I was maced by the Proud Boys. Yes, that's what I mean by attack. I think that is a form of attack, is using a weapon against someone. Yes.
So So any case that someone uses mace against someone without any weapon, that is the person with the mace attacking. Yes?
Well, even with a weapon, it would still be attack. I mean, it could be a justified self-defense, right? But it isn't like an attack in a way. Yeah. Why? What is? Did you file a police report since you were attacked? No, because what do you mean? Did I follow you? Why would I follow? What do you think I'm gonna do? Hey, random person in fucking balaclava with sunglasses maced me, and crowd of other people with balaclavas and all this other like in the same uniform maced me. What am I gonna talk to?
For fuck's sakes, Dylan.
Why would I?
That's the point I'm trying to make.
Oh my god, you're literally fucking brain dead, redneck. What would I have told the cops? Please tell me how what I would have told the cops.
Exactly what you just said. If you were actually fucking attacked,
so
I
would walk up and say, here is my profile of the man who maced me that you all watched happen. The cops watched it happen.
It was a man.
What?
Are you sure it was a man? That's kind of unfair to identify him, isn't it?
Do you want to talk or do you want to be silly?
Yeah, I got your ass, didn't I? Caught you slipping. Slow yourself down.
What?
Seriously.
What do you mean slow myself down?
You literally streamed. Here's what I'm trying to help you with.
I didn't stream it. You don't know anything. Oh my god, is the fucking sky purple?
This on your fucking channel,
I didn't
bro.
stream it. I didn't stream.
Yes, you fucking did.
Maybe you're confused.
You talked about it.
No, I didn't.
No,
you're an idiot. I didn't stream it. You're okay. I realized. I realized that. I'm really yes because you're stupid. That's why. Okay, you're stupid.
Okay.
That's why.
All right.
Because you are confusing two separate events and then throwing out accusations. The first event was the Million MAGA March. That I did not stream. The second event was January 6th. I did stream 2 hours of that. I did not stream the Million MAGA March at any point. I took pictures and posted them on Twitter. This is all public record.
You have talked about your incident with the Proud Boys before. And you never, ever said that it was an attack. Now you're saying it's an attack. So I'm trying to quantify what happened.
If I say, let's say that
because you were participating on the side that was doing the attacking too. That's what I'm trying to understand.
What are you talking about? Please show me evidence. Please show me evidence that I was participating in attacks or anything.
You were just standing there and some Proud Boys saw you and go, oh my god, that's Dylan Mason.
Yes, there's video footage of this. What do you mean? This is public knowledge. We have video footage. Somebody in chat, please give me the video. This video, they charge us. We don't charge them. They charge us. We're just literally standing there.
Who is us? Who is us?
The just general counter protesters from the Million MAGA March.
Okay. So your side didn't have mace at all, right? Y'all had nothing. Y'all were just standing
I didn't see anybody with me with mace. There were people with shields. There were people with helmets.
Oh, and you were hanging on you were hanging around them. So you got maced directly, or was it part? You know, you were just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Which is it?
I mean,
maybe
I don't know.
Dylan. You were fucking participating, and yet you want to cry like you got attacked.
What do you mean? I'm allowed to. Do you believe in the? You don't believe in the First Amendment. This is hilarious. You un-American swine. I can't believe you. No, you don't. The idea that me just being in a public guilt by association means that I can be assaulted and people can attack me with weapons. That's perfectly fine because I'm standing next to a person in a scary helmet with a shield.
I'm saying that you were sitting here saying what you're crying about can get turned against somebody that actually needs mace as a defensive tool because you're claiming that you got randomly attacked.
I did get randomly attacked. I did get randomly attacked. I did.
Don't fucking bullshit and try to make yourself be Mr. Oppressed.
I did. I'm not trying to be Mr. Oppressed. I'm just talking about historical fact. You just don't like reality.
You have literally cried 2 times today over fucking people calling your ass out for bullshit you pulled yourself.
Wait. Do you agree with Bad Bunny?
I don't like that bitch at all. What do you mean agree with her?
What? Oh, don't call her a fucking bitch. And look,
she's a bitch.
I don't get. You're not going to use that on my channel, okay? I don't want to hear that language on my channel. I don't, okay?
You don't believe in the First Amendment? Okay.
The First Amendment doesn't apply to my platform in that manner.
How it fucking works, Dylan? Do you see how this works?
That's not how that works. Protesting in public. Oh my god. Protest in public does not apply to the same thing as a platform that I host. You don't understand the First Amendment. No wonder you don't support it.
The fuck it ain't.
Can I ask you a question?
It's exactly.
And I'm about to go nuclear. I'm about to go nuclear on you right now.
I hope you do.
How could you pick up guns to defend this country's constitution and not understand anything about it?
Maybe because I see it differently than you.
So you think the First Amendment protects Discord calls and being on my stream?
I think the First Amendment allows you to feel and do whatever you want. And if that includes your Discord stream, you have a right to do whatever you want with it.
The First Amendment allows me to feel and do whatever. No, that's not the First Amendment. The First Amendment has to. No, it isn't. That's not what the First Amendment is.
Freedom of expression.
Oh my God.
The freedom of expression. Get the fuck out of here.
How? You
see how you try to define everything?
What do you mean? I don't need to define it. It's already defined. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or the right of peaceful assembly. Now, that does not apply to my Twitch stream or my Discord call.
No, it applies for me.
No, I don't need to host you.
No, you don't. I'm not saying that.
So, you're
conflating that. I didn't make that argument. That's what you're arguing.
We are really sending people around the globe with guns who don't even understand what they're defending. This is sad.
Yeah, my argument is I can say whatever the fuck I want. Whether you like to hear it or don't want to have it on your channel is your fucking choice, right?
Okay, attempt to then. Do it. Let me see you do it.
Do what?
Speak freely. Speak.
I've already said.
Oh, no, look, you're muted. I can do that legally. First Amendment violation? No, that's ridiculous. What do you mean? You can say whatever.
No one made the argument.
The First Amendment has to do with the government, not allowing the government to restrict speech, which is different from like public for example, the Donald Trump getting banned from Twitter was not a First Amendment violation, right? Because
it was. Yes, it was.
How do you believe Twitter is the government?
Because they use government protections as publisher rights, and that if they're going to play that game and not be responsible, if they're going to take tax dollars as a public forum and not be held liable for the content on that platform because of those protections, then you're damn right. It's a public space.
Oh my God.
It doesn't follow the same.
So you believe that Twitter should be held liable for every single tweet published on the platform?
That's why they took.
I'm asking. Is that what you believe?
No, I actually don't.
So you don't.
I actually think they should let everybody say whatever the fuck they want to say.
But then no one would use Twitter. Why the fuck would I use Twitter if literally anybody could say what they want to say? Then it would just be botted to hell.
Because okay. There you go. You just made the exact argument that you were trying to preach to me. That's your choice. Yes, you could turn me off, or you could have me speak on your channel and say whatever the fuck I want, or don't let me say what I want. That is your fucking choice. That is what the First Amendment ultimately is.
This is the saddest conversation I've had in a very long time.
Because you try to make yourself oppressed and be the victim of everything around you, yet you're the one that creates.
What are you talking
90% of the drama you have.
You're a
hypocritical person all the fucking time.
This is just projection. I forget.
Negative.
Okay. I know this is projection, and the reason why.
Have I ever disrespected you? Have I ever disrespected you the way you disrespect me?
Ever? Yes, all the time. You lie about me constantly.
I'm here right now.
You just lied about me today.
No, you did not get a fucking.
And you're constantly going like, Dylan, you're playing the victim because I talked about a historical fact. You're playing the victim on the other stuff today because I was honest about what happened to me in my life, and therefore I had it coming when people go after my suicide attempt.
If you're gonna, you're the one that told me if you share it publicly, they're allowed to say whatever the fuck they want about it. And
they're legally allowed to say it. That doesn't mean that's what they should do. Oh my God.
No,
okay. Wait. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Okay, I shouldn't do it. I did it anyway. At this point, I don't care. The thing is,
exactly. She don't give a fuck about you. She don't care that you try to commit suicide. That's the real difference between me and the other person. If you'd be fucking honest, you'd tell your listeners that I actually reached out to you privately and didn't even want to talk about the bullshit. You did reach out, but the thing is, Redneck, you have done nothing. Faith or what? Was it good faith or not?
I have no clue. I can't tell.
What do you mean you can't tell?
Because you're so disingenuous about every interaction we have together, about everything that we do, like in my life. Oh, you're lying about this random thing that there's public evidence of.
I call you out every time, and I stand up and tell you.
You call if calling out is one thing, smearing feces on the wall on Twitter is another. That's what you do every time you at me.
Feces.
Yes, you did.
Negative.
You basically just smeared. You just throw shit around like a monkey.
If you can't handle the fact that people are now talking shit about your trauma, then you need to fucking check yourself, because I've shared with you and your followers the actual trauma I faced, and I spent a fucking year getting shit on by you and your crew about how I'm a fucking idiot. Yet my trauma is directly correlated with the shit we've talked about.
Okay.
You can't sit there. Sit there and pawn off the fact that you're the only one traumatized.
So number one, you're playing a victim right now after accusing me of playing the victim. That's what you're doing currently right now. So this is all projection, and which makes sense to me.
It's a mirror. I told you I'll present mirrors to you to let you see what you're doing.
Wait, no, you just played the victim, and now you're trying to pretend like it was reverse psychology. No, because you're projecting. You're projecting because you want to be the victim, redneck. You want to be the victim. You want to be the conservative crusader.
I'm trying to show you that that's what you pull. That's the shit I'm trying to show you that you're pulling. You realize that you build your stream following off of drama and this bullshit, and that's why I'm trying to. You're better than this. I
really avoid a lot of this drama. I really do. The thing is, so are you suggesting that I posted that image of Destiny with the intent of starting shit that would then spiral out into this?
Why did it spiral out into this?
Because Bad Bunny.
All because of the picture?
Yes. Because I posted a picture of Destiny and said, Lamau, he's my pet. And then she responded by taking images of that and like going after my suicide attempt in that, and then that spiraled out of control from there. How is that my fault?
What was wrong in my post about that? Where did I fucking throw shit on the wall?
Because you're blaming me for other people being bad people and like going after that. Like, well, you shouldn't have been public with it.
Yeah, if you don't want to get slammed for it, you don't share.
How can you pretend to care about mental health, and then when people come forward and get public about their mental health issues, and that helps bring awareness to mental health issues, and now it's like, well, you can shit on them all like up. Shouldn't have been public with it. Keep it in a bottle. Keep it inside. Keep it private. Don't be public with it.
What I'm saying. I try. So again, now you're being bad faith because you're not acknowledging.
I just don't care anymore.
I approached you privately to talk to you directly because I do care about everybody's mental health. That's the one thing I literally stopped and said, this is bullshit.
You're gaslighting me.
The fuck I am.
Yes, you are.
The fuck I am.
Yes, you are.
If you look at my fucking messages to you directly when I found out, you're telling me you couldn't tell if that was in good faith or not. Because you're literally lying right now when you say that bullshit. Because me and you've had some very honest conversations in DM.
Yeah, just because a conversation's honest, the way you behave in public with other people and then you behave in private is so utterly different that it's impossible for me to tell who you are as a person.
Okay.
And you know that's true.
No, I don't. Because I only share private conversations. And my point to you was that you shouldn't have shared it until you were ready to face fuckery like that. I don't appreciate what she did. I don't think it was.
Do you think I should have just
that's why I put the left is eating themselves. And I told you should have responded. Like, that's what the best thing you should have done is don't respond. But you did. So now you're agging that bullshit on, and you'll keep getting bullshit from her and her fans.
Okay. I will respond because I want to respond. Because I want to show Bad Bunny to be a scumbag. Because that's what she is, okay? I'll respond. And I'm going to respond because I want to. And I will respond. I care, but I want to.
Complain about the way she comes at you then.
Wait. Yes, you can. If you complain. Okay, so this is ridiculous. So if, let's say somebody walks up to me and says, you're an F-slur after I came out as gay. Now, was that going to happen? I guess you could say, since I'm a somewhat known public figure online, that was going to happen. And then I say, hey, screw you for calling me an F-slur. And then you're going to be in the background like, Dylan should have just completely ignored it and not called it out. And so now everything that happens past this point, his fault. This is ridiculous mentality.
No, man, it's you just stand up for what you believe and say fuck it and not cry about the fact that she mentioned something about your suicide. That shows,
can I not criticize her?
You won if you wouldn't have. If you wouldn't have said one fucking thing, you would have looked like the bigger person in that scenario, and she really would have looked like a piece of shit.
I don't care. No, actually, no. Nobody would have even. I bet not many people would have even paid that much attention to it. The fact that I brought attention to it, a lot more people saw it. Do you think? I mean, look at the original post she made. It was like what, 200 likes?
I have no clue. I think I got banned from her a long time ago. I mean, I just you shared something that's super private to get help with, and to be. I understand why you did it. I wish me and you could have talked pre. I really wanted to talk with you pre, but now that you've shared it publicly, I'm sitting here saying I have faced more shit talking about my mental health from your own followers and even you today than you have already faced with her. And yet you want to make it a big deal.
What did I do today? Did I call you stupid? Was that it?
Yeah, well, I mean, doesn't that affect you if you have mental health issues?
No, it's because I think you don't. I don't think you have high intelligence, Redneck. Because the things you say are stupid, and if that's offensive, I don't really fucking care because it's true.
So her feelings is the same as well, right? And that shouldn't hurt you.
And how was what was correct about her?
Maybe she thinks you're a fucking idiot for trying to commit suicide, and that being weak in the mind is what did it.
You don't even know. You're just fucking making up shit. Is that what she said? You don't even know what she posted.
I'm saying,
you're just talking about shit you don't even know about. She never said that.
You don't either. You don't either.
Oh my god. What do you mean? I actually read it. You didn't. Because if you did, you wouldn't have said what you just said, because that has nothing to do with what she said. This is, what is this? You just don't even know what's going on.
No, I do. I know what's going on. You whined about someone shitting on you and using your suicide attempt as the shit. Yeah? And you're upset about it.
Okay, you can call it whining, you can call it complaining, but I'm allowed to criticize people who go after me. Okay. Should I not?
And I said that's why I said on this one you would have been better if you didn't. That's all.
Why?
Because I think you would have won easier instead of having this
it would have just been ignored. Everybody would have forgot it even happened.
You're the one that says it's always that the internet's a time.
Let's read your tweet actually, because you fucking streamed about it and made it public. You really moved yourself farther into the oppression Olympics game. It's like you wanted the attention, but now want to bitch about it. The left eating itself again. Y'all created this drama by yourselves. So you think I'm just doing this for oppression points?
I think you did.
Wow. Got anything to back that? Wait. Do you have anything to back it up? Or just
this argument? This is what I'm talking about. I'm only talking about this argument. Don't take it anywhere else. This argument, yes, you did it to get your little points, to make it look like you're a victim for her.
Wow, hey, Bad Bunny, you got Redneck's endorsement. Just wanted to throw you out there, but how? Why? Do you not think I'm just being like, hey, this is bad behavior. I don't appreciate this. Don't do that shit. That's disgusting. Is that not an equally plausible outcome? Like, you have any evidence that this is all just for attention? And let's say it even was. Who cares? Let's say it was for attention. She still did a terrible, terrible thing.
Of course she did. I'm not defending her. I don't understand why you're trying to put her comment on me. I'm saying that you
wait,
literally
because
made this drama more than it should be. You want this attention. This is the type of attention you want. And
let's read this. You streamed about it and made it public. Then later you say, it's like you wanted the attention, but now want to bitch about it. As if this is the attention I wanted.
Yes.
Wait. There it is. So you think I went public with what happened, so
no, I
can have people go after my suicide attempt.
No, I know you well enough to know that as soon as you decided to go public, you already calculated in your head this happened.
I calculated that me posting it.
You jumped on the first.
What? I calculated that I would post a picture of Stephen Bunnell, famous streamer known as Destiny.
Now you're fucking around. Now you're fucking around. I'm saying you knew as soon as you publicly talked about your suicide attempt that it would be fodder on both sides, good or bad.
I knew that there would be. Is that fair? Wait. Let me explain this because I know how you go, Redneck.
That's a yes or no, man. Come on.
I'm going to explain it whether you like it or not. Now, I knew that when I come public with anything traumatic that people could use it against me, but I didn't do it wanting them to do it. For example, if when I came out publicly as gay, I did that knowing that people could use it against me, but I didn't go public as gay so people could harass me.
Everything you do online is calculated, Dylan. That's why you fucking jump. That's why you're climbing so quick.
Do you think what? You think my climbing so quick? I don't think I'm climbing as fast as you're suggesting, but how can you tell me that this was like some calculated move? Do you have any like evidence or anything, or are you just like
you just admitted it. Yes, you thought about it. You just admitted it.
But
you just admitted it.
I didn't do it.
You said it yourself. You thought about it. You knew that you were going to talk about it publicly. You thought
you don't know what you're talking about. Number one, I didn't admit that I did that so I could get harassed by people. I admitted that there was I admitted that I knew it was going to happen, but I didn't want it to happen.
There it is.
For example,
that's what I
if
said.
I want to drive, let's say I start driving redneck. Let's say I get a license in a car. And I get this license in a car so I could drive to work every day. And I know statistically in my mind, I will probably get in a fender bender in my lifetime. That doesn't mean I got the car so I could get in a fender bender. It is a sad side effect of me getting the car, just like a sad side effect of me going public with being gay or going public with what happened. This type of backlash with people like Bad Bunny was a sad side effect of it. It wasn't for attention, as in I want people to call me the F slur or I want people to go after my suicide attempts. Who would want to bring that upon themselves? Do you think it feels nice?
That. You see, here's the problem. You don't listen.
You think it? No, you're talking to me about me. I'm like some cold, calculated machine trying to start this outrage so I can go up on the Twitch ladder.
You did calculate the good and the bad. You weighed it out already before you talked about it publicly.
How?
And you're sitting here trying to now take it down even further.
I acknowledge that going public with personal information is going to have a lot of consequences, but are you suggesting that I did this with the idea that this is going to get me backlash and I can use that backlash to then advance myself?
Your reply to Bad Bunny, you calculated it clearly because you knew her following and you were following your class over this.
I had no clue this was going to happen. And if it does happen, I'm allowed to slap back.
But I'm saying that now that it happened, but bro, of course, but I'm saying that you calculated it too. You
the reason I responded to Bad Bunny,
sit here and act like you don't is even more hypocritical than ever.
What are you talking about? This is like some weird Machiavellian like conspiracy that you're putting up there. Of course, I knew that when I tweeted about Bad Bunny doing a bad thing, it was gonna get attention. Yeah, but the purpose of it was to call her out because I don't like being quiet when people go after personal stuff like that, like my suicide attempt. Definitely if they're quite large streamers who are established on the platform.
Yet you've gone after people's saying. I mean, you do it to other people.
What?
Bro. You do this.
I go after other people's suicide attempts?
No, but you go after some of their failures. I mean, you've hit me pretty hard today.
Wait,
you're having, like you said, no mask, right? Let's go.
Do you think me like calling somebody stupid or trying to connect their ideology to like their? How do you think me calling you stupid is somehow equivalent or like connected in any way to
if someone has a mental disability and you don't know fully what that is? How are you sitting here saying that you're justified in calling them an idiot?
Because somebody can still be.
Are you using the R word now too?
No, I'm not. Oh my God. Because I believe that people can have a low intelligence and also have mental. For instance, I have mental issues. I have PTSD. I have PTSD. I have PTSD. Redneck, I have PTSD. Does that mean now that if anybody ever goes after my intelligence or says, hey, I believe Dylan's not really that intelligent when he speaks on political, wow, that was offensive deeply to the core. No, that wasn't the purpose. The purpose was to say that the purpose.
Outrageous arguments to.
The thing is, I call you stupid not because you have whatever mental thing you never really explain.
You don't know.
You don't know and you don't elaborate. So I couldn't even know if it was problematic or not. And you're just doing this to play a game. And two,
negative. I'm actually showing you that you're
100%. Everything with you is a game. Everything with you is a game. Number two, I called you stupid because the ideas you put forward are stupid, not because of any mental issues you have.
Okay, so she put forward what? That offended you?
What she put forward is that I posted an image of Destiny, right? As a joke, like Destiny's my pet. It was a dumb joke. And that I
understand that part. Reply.
And then she questioned my dedication to left-wing politics and then said that, and then used my suicide attempt saying that I'm being insensitive to people with mental health issues by taking out my suicide attempt and throwing it back at me. That is what pissed me off. I didn't like the virtue signaling with the suicide attempt. What pissed me off. Dylan, you fool. Now you are the virtue signaler. I can see like whatever the hell you're going to say like a mile away.
Because it's true. That's what you're doing. You just did it for yourself.
You 100% were just like, you've activated my trap card, you fool. Dude, you're not as... God, man.
You finally get there. When you talk to me, you finally get there, and you start laughing, and you try to steer it everywhere else.
What do you mean steer it everywhere else? You driving is just a constant car crash.
Crazy fucking examples. You try to... Of course, okay, you can say whatever you want about me. You can call me an idiot, but it's okay, bro. It doesn't hurt my feelings at all. Say whatever the fuck you want. I really don't give a fuck. Thank you. No problem. You want me to tweet about it? You want me to tweet about it and show how I was oppressed?
No. Why? Huh? What? Is this really... why is
you go to the macing?
Are you just a control...
You want to go to the macing?
What do you... Yeah, we can go back to the macing. Yeah, I was maced. That's an attack. What do you want me to... What do you want to expand on that?
Okay, so if a woman's feeling threatened or you're feeling threatened by another presence and you pull out mace and spray them, is that attacking? Because then you can be held liable as well, right?
I would assume so. It depends on like what the threat is.
You have to be careful. You have to be careful.
But I was just standing there and I was maced.
No, you weren't. You were part of the crowd that was opposing. You even said it earlier that you were part of the
wait. How is me just standing in the crowd is enough to get maced?
You said you were a counter protest.
Standing, yeah, I'm allowed to counter. Yeah, it's the First Amendment. I'm allowed to counter protest. I know we have rights in this country. I know that might be problematic for you.
Sprayed with mace, just like you. Your side sprayed them with mace too.
This is not. You can't justify brutality towards protesters based on the fact that they're counter protesting, so they were asking for it. What?
I'm playing your fucking game.
No, you're not.
Sprays people with mace because they're protesting.
Dude, you're not.
Shit.
If you're playing a game, then you're playing it with an unplugged controller, man, because you're not doing a good job.
I'm not trying to play. I'm calling out your hypocrisies.
What hypocrisy? You've called out nothing.
Are you allowed to say an old Proud Boy's name on stream, or do you have a restraining order from that person too?
I don't have a restraining order from anyone. What person? Who do I have a restraining order from?
I'm asking. Did you have any legal proceedings finish with the old Proud Boy streamer?
What? There was no legal. I was not involved in any legal proceedings. What are you talking? You mean Suspect Sushi?
Yeah, just making sure that you weren't under a gag order or anything.
No, I'm not under a gag order. He's just a scumbag who stormed the Capitol, who does not at no point cared about my well-being, really, in my opinion.
He didn't. And you and him had private conversations during that time.
Yeah, we had
where he was telling you to be careful. And he was telling you to be careful.
Yeah, okay. That I don't know why we're moving on to this.
You have to be fucking fair. What I'm trying to show you is that you only pick and choose to show the side of the person
you're just jumping.
You want. No.
I hope that Suspect Sushi gets the full force of the law thrown against him in a fair and just manner. Now, when it comes to Suspect Sushi and the idea of, oh, well, he warned me, you want to know what happened? I gave Suspect Sushi video evidence, the same one which I guess you don't agree with the exact order of events with, showing him how we were charged by the Proud Boys. I gave it to him from multiple angles. He then took that footage, showed it to other Proud Boys, came back to me and said, none of them seem to care. I don't understand. And he continued to be in an organization that did not care that they were assaulting the civilians in DC who were not acting in a violent manner towards them as the video evidence showed. After the reports came out of the Proud Boys burning the property of a local black church in DC, which doesn't have a great history around that, he stayed in the organization. And then he stayed in it all the way up to being friends with Enrique Tarrio, started his own chapter, until he eventually was part of the group that stormed the Capitol. So no, I don't think he cared enough about my well-being. People can say they care. People can say they care about you. But then when rubber hits the road and they're supposed to act like they care about you, they don't. And he was a perfect example of it. Because he had a chance to break and be like, hey, if this is an organization that assaults people and assaults my friends, and you know what? They don't even want to hold people accountable for that, and they just keep it rolling, then this is an organization for me. He didn't do that, and he ended up storming the Capitol.
Okay, so all those things that you said that the Proud Boys do or did, attacking innocent people like yourself, right? You were just there. You were just there.
Yeah.
So you got attacked by the Proud Boys as an innocent bystander. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, and Antifa wasn't doing that, the people you were with?
And okay.
They weren't attacking?
Do you mean
attacking anybody? You were with Antifa. You were with Antifa, yeah?
Well, then in this instance, I would be the Antifa, right? Would I be the Antifa? Am I Antifa?
You were hanging out with other Antifa members.
I am the Antifa.
I'm asking.
I know I am the Antifa, Redneck. I am the Antifa. I am the agent known as Antifa.
You see how you just downplay everything because it doesn't work?
No, I am claiming the label for you. I'm giving you this on a silver platter. Now what?
You're proving your hypocrisy stands. I mean, do I have to sit there and say it? Your side was doing the same thing. Here you are crying about something that you just accepted was a fact. I mean, are you shitting?
What do you mean
shitting yourself here?
Look, I've admitted multiple times that I did see violence from counter-protesters on that night. And the instance
still hanging out with
let
them,
me finish. Let me finish, you fucking dolt. The image I saw, the instance of violence I saw, was somebody threw fireworks into a restaurant kind of outside area. That person then skedaddled away, ran away. I am not going to stop my protests because somebody else did something bad. My free speech is not conditional on the actions of others. And when I was there with those groups of protesters, we didn't attack anybody. We didn't stab anybody. We didn't insult anybody. You're going to really do this guilt by association? So now, no matter what happens, they come back with batons and beat us over the fucking head? That's perfectly fine. Where did I do it? Where did I do the guilt by association?
You did it. You just did it with sushi.
Sushi. The difference is the Proud Boys are a membered organization. A counter-protest.
And so is Antifa.
Where do I sign up?
You guys do it over, Telegram. Your little DMs. Hey, we're doing it here.
Really? Can you give me any evidence? Can you just show? Can you show it to me?
I mean, you did. You were hanging out with people that were wearing the same shit that the Proud Boys were wearing.
Where?
You got a video of it.
I would like.
Yeah,
I want to know.
Show your video,
please. No, please. I'd like to see the Antifa. Who's the Antifa commander? Who leads the Antifa? I would like to know the leader of Antifa.
Who's the leader of Bitcoin?
Exactly. It's not a thing.
Bitcoin's a thing.
But no, he's not a leader of Bitcoin.
But it's a
That's
thing.
what I meant.
So you trying to
Antifa?
So you asking me who the fucking leader of Antifa is?
Antifa can be a thing, but it also doesn't have members. The whole concept of black
lying out your ass right now trying to.
Then who? Where? Show me the leaders. Show me the members. Show me the membership forms. Show me where to sign up. Show me any of this. Show me something that isn't a fucking Twitter account.
So Portland has a leader that they've been on. Do I need to look his name up?
Do it.
You're sitting here.
Who's Portland? Who's Portland's Antifa leader?
Are you saying that Antifa doesn't exist? Are you saying that Antifa does not exist?
I didn't say Antifa didn't exist. I'm asking you where the membership logs are. You're dodging the question. Why are you so scared? Who's the Portland?
You said fake argument.
You said that you could show me the Portland's Antifa leader. Who is that?
There's an answer from Yvonne Falarka. That's one.
Who's Yvonne Falarka?
Look her up.
Yvonne Falarka.
What about Matthew Banta?
American. I doubt this one. No, that's Yvonne Clark. I don't think this woman's Antifa. Yvonne Falarka. Can you send me information on these people? Yvonne Falarka.
Her name is spelt Yvonne. Last name Falarka, Felarca.
Felarca.
Yes, sir.
Yvonne Falarka. Filipino American Yvonne Falarka. Oh, I know this woman. She is an elite. This is the Antifa leader in Portland.
No, you said give you some Antifa leaders.
Yeah,
I'm giving them to you. I gave you another one.
What does that even mean? Wait. So there's so you acknowledge. Okay, so when you say Antifa leader, You do realize that this isn't a leader of an organization. Yeah, there is no leader. That's not what this means. You know exactly what I was asking for, and you're being sneaky.
And you're being sneaky by trying to ask that stupid ass question the same way I gave you rhetorical response
because I was trying to.
You say Bitcoin ain't fucking real, but then you acknowledge it's real.
No, of course it's real.
Get the fuck on with
but that doesn't mean there's membership forms. It's not an organized member. Are you going to tell me that Antifa and the Proud Boys are structured similarly in organizations to hold the same amount of accountability at all? No, it isn't. It's impossible. That's not how that works. So if somebody...
No, it doesn't. Antifa works like Bitcoin. Decentralized... Yeah, leadership at the ready. Those who show up and claim. I mean, which way you want to go with this?
I'm sorry, it's just Antifa. Bitcoin.
Huh.
Dude, I'm sorry. You can't deny that's the funniest shit I've heard all day, man. Antifa works like Bitcoin.
It does,
dude.
Motherfucker,
you were just throwing so much. You were throwing so much at the fucking wall and just seeing whatever's gonna stick.
No, what I'm doing is telling you and showing you that you're a fucking hypocrite. No matter what argument you try to spew, you still pull the same bullshit you cry somebody else does to you.
Oh my god, man.
They should have an Antifa coin. They probably do have a token, a shit coin that they probably
Antifa
started just to collect money. They should do that.
To the moon, buddy. To the moon. Antifa's going to the moon.
Exactly. That I should actually create that coin for them, and then just to keep a percentage. Maybe you should create yourself one.
Fuck, man. This is... Oh my god. You've completely turned my mood around.
Thank you. Part of my goal.
I don't know if that's true.
Dylan, for fuck's sakes, bro.
Dude, you can't.
You gotta be honest. You have to be. I understand that when I'm on air with you, you say it's completely different, and I'll acknowledge that. All right, I'll give it to you. There, you've had it. You got it. But you can't sit here and say you don't know if I'm being good faith or not when we're actually DMing. And I honestly was upset that Bad Bunny did what she did. It fucking pissed me off, but then you replied. So I said, I tried to have this conversation. In your chat earlier, I even told somebody, I tried to have this conversation with you pre any bullshit happening. But when I see you going off and then saying, fuck the world, and going mask off because you're fucking pissed off, I actually was concerned because I understand it could touch some trauma, bro. You don't want to... it took big balls to actually acknowledge that you tried to commit suicide and to still stand on here and stream about it. I'm being as good faith and honest right now as possible. That took some fucking balls. But in turn, you can't now say that now it's out there when it starts to affect you. Because guess what? There's people that will take that and run with it. They will take that pain and keep throwing it in your fucking face. And that's what I don't want for you. And that's all. That's it, bro. That's it. That's the honest. No bullshit. That's the honest truth. Done.
You have a good day, man.
You too, bro.
Okay.
You too.